Creature is a movie that you probably have never even heard of, and for good reason. Somehow, this movie opened in about 1,500 or so theaters this weekend. That's right. Just boom, in theaters. I mean, I saw a couple random little previews on Apple trailers because apparently that's the only people this company paid to market their film. And I'm looking on Fandango and it's like, Creature, coming September 9th to your theater. I was like, are you kidding me? I look around. It had the same release that The Debt had. This movie got put into theaters today, somehow. I don't know how. Creature is about a group of kids who are driving on a road. We don't know why. Suddenly they arrive at this town, this hick town, and they decide to go and look at this local legend. Apparently there's this shack where this creature was there that apparently was at one point in time a guy who lost his love and turned into an alligator creature and now lives in the swamp and just searches for people. Sounds like it could be a fun, stupid, dumb horror movie, right? Guess what? It's all of that except fun. I hate this movie. I literally cannot just wait to talk to you about this. And you have to know about this. You have to know about this movie. But don't see it like thinking, boy, I want to watch that movie now because he hates it so much, but I have to watch it because he hates it so much. I have to watch it now. No! This movie is awful. I mean, I've seen like probably 80 movies this year so far. This is the worst one I have seen. It's worse than the Smurfs. I thought the Smurfs and Spy Kids 4 were bad. I thought Conan was bad. Holy crap! This movie is awful! It is just... I can't even express how bad this movie is. Now, when I reviewed the Smurfs, I got a few comments like, calm down, it's just a movie. I understand. See, this is a rant. This is meant to make you laugh, because this is my unbridled, pure emotional hatred for this movie coming out right now, so enjoy it. Like, I am so mad about this movie right now that my face is starting to itch because I'm getting really hot and tingly. Like, okay. Let me try to express this in layman's terms. Let me try to express this easily. This movie has some of the worst acting I've seen all year, but you know what? That's not really a problem because this is a horror movie. You know, it's a random horror movie made by a first-time director and writer, somehow released wide when it should be on the Sci-Fi Channel as a Sci-Fi Channel original movie on Sunday or something. But there are more problems with the movie that I can sum up in quick. There's more problems with the movie than I can sum up quickly. The story of this film. This is probably the biggest part of it. The story of the movie, probably the biggest, probably the worst The script of this movie is probably the worst thing about it, the story. What is going on? I can't even fully express the things that happen in this movie without seeming like an absolute insane idiot for watching it. And there are certain... Let me sum it up for you, and you know what? I'm going to spoil things, but because I don't care. No one on the face of this planet should see this movie. There is, of course, the creature things that are necessary for a horror film. Random, gratuitous sexual things that are absolutely just thrown at your face, which is in a lot of horror movies. But in this movie, it is so obvious that everyone involved with it knows that it is a piece of crap. And so, like, we better put something sexy on the screen right now, because... And you might think, well, maybe that'll at least pass the time. Guess what? It just made me so mad. I'm like, look, can you please try to make a good movie? Can you try to do something? You're giving a chance to let people see you as a director and a writer on the big screen. Do something. Just do the studio, whatever the studios involved in this movie. Just do something besides whatever they were doing. Incestual relationships with the main characters in the van. That makes absolutely no sense. Families that for some reason feel human sacrifice is necessary for this creature. The families are somehow involved with the people in the van. The people in the van that goes from needing to sacrifice this one girl to needing to sacrifice a completely different girl. The creature freaking falls in a hole that is just created out of nowhere. dies, drowns, then all of a sudden comes out, grabs the girl, brings the girl back in, the guy's screaming, falls in the hole after her. We cut to the morning, okay? The morning. After being in a hole filled with muddy water all night. And we see the hero just go like, ah, and like come out of the hole like, yeah, it's like, killed him, here's his jaw. And then the girl's fine. Big spoilers, I don't give a crap. This movie's horrible. No one watched this movie. Ever. I mean, it's so bad. Everything about this movie is awful. I can't even express it as a normal professional review anymore. I can't even be a professional film critic right now in any way because this movie ticked me off so much. It is such a bad movie. It is so horrible. I don't even want to put the trailer in this review. I'm not even going to put the freaking trailer in this review. I don't want you to see... Should I put the trailer? I don't know. I kind of feel like uploading this review completely uncut. I mean, it's just... maybe I will. Look, don't see Creature. Creature is honestly one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It's the worst film of the year, by far. The Smurfs made me so mad because it was just such a stupid children's movie that was just so disrespectful to children and makes them look like idiots, and somehow it's making a crapload of money, which is horrible. But this movie is literally a disgrace to cinema. It is absolutely 100% a disgrace to anyone who wants to make a movie, anyone who's a film fan, anyone who likes movies, and especially anyone who has a desire to actually make art on screen. Anyone who has a desire to do that will watch this movie and think, holy crap, why is this happening? And it just ticks me off because there are plenty of people out there who could make a great movie and who want to make a great movie. Instead, opportunities like this are given to people who literally take their poop and stuff it in a computer drive and hope that somehow something is going to shoot out that's a good movie. I mean, this movie's so terrible. Oh my God, I hate it. Please don't ever see it. Oh no. Don't ever see this movie. Wow. I think I'm going to upload this uncut. Should I upload it uncut? I think I should. I'm going to. I'm going to give Creature an F. A big old fat F. My lowest grade. It's equivalent to 0 stars, just like the Smurfs, except it's worse than the Smurfs. Literally everything about this movie is horrible. Everything. I mean, the only thing about this movie that I thought, okay, was the one guy in the movie who seemed like he wasn't an idiot. And I was like, this guy doesn't seem like he's as dumb as the rest of them. I mean, that's like saying that a dog pooped over there, and it might end up fertilizing the grass at some time. Yeah, but the poop's still there, so obviously that's going to look disgusting, right? I mean, maybe in the end it'll help a little bit, but I mean, it really is just a big pile of poop, just like Creature. That was a dumb illustration, but I'm basically saying this movie is like a giant pile of crap. Please never see it, ever. I just totally stuttered because of this movie. Yeah, this movie is literally poop on a stick. Please, never ever see Creature. Horrible, 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 horrible movie. One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. In fact, I mean, in some ways it's worse than Dragon Ball Evolution for sure. It's just that movie raped my childhood, so I hate it more. But seriously. I know you're probably thinking, boy, I'm tempted to watch this movie right now just because of how bad he says it is, but no, seriously, never watch this movie. You will be upset at life, like halfway through. Okay, the reason I got to see it early was I'm just gonna say this. It's online. I watched it online. I didn't go to the theater, even though it's playing in theaters today. I watched it online. Thank God, literally, thank God for not having seen this in the theaters. But Fury, the film fan, was like, dude, let's watch this movie together. And so we started watching it, and I turned off Skype. And later I text him, and he's like, dude, I didn't even finish it. He couldn't even finish it. Fury of the film fan could not finish this movie. I finished it purely because I wanted to do this video and tell you how god-awful this movie is. I mean, it literally is F for the Creature. For Creature. It's not called The Creature. So yeah, these are my uncut. This is an uncut review. What do you know? No jump cuts, nothing. Totally improv, 100% improv, no notes, nothing. Pure emotional outrage on this film. I hope you enjoyed this review. Tell your friends not to see that movie. Ever. Thank you. Holy crap.